about the barking. All right, so I'm late. I apologize for that. Trying to get everything situated here. But Hine Matov Manayim, Shevet Kulanu Yachad. Here we are. We're all together. We're here to count. We're here to count. Yesterday was day 42, and or today still is because we haven't counted yet. And in day 42 is the last day of week number 6, which was Yesod Foundation. And we all have a really strong foundation. And we're going to begin the new week, the last week. It's the week of, I'll tell you after we count. Let me find my blessing somewhere. All right. I am almost ready. Give me one more second. Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, da 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 da. 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 Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, da 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 da. Hinani mukhan umzuman lechayem mitzvat aseh shel sfirat Omer. Shel Sfirat Omer, Shel Sfirat Omer, we are ready and prepared to fulfill the mitzvah of counting the Omer. Sheva Shabbatot Tamimotihena, for 7 complete weeks, we will count the Omer. The blessing. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddishanu, b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu, Al Sfirat Omer, Al Sfirat Omer, Al Sfirat Omer, Al Sfirat Omer. Hayom Arba'a ve'arba'im. Just checking the day. Yep. Yom Shehem Shisha. Shavuot Ushnei Yamim LeOmer. This is the 44th day, totaling 6 weeks and 2 days of the Omer. We are in the 7th week of the Omer. We are in a final week. We are counting down to Shavuot, to the receiving of Torah, to the receiving of revelation, to replaying and redoing the scene of receiving the utterances, the commandments, the Torah, however you want to look at it. We are here and almost ready. We have 7 days to go, 7 more nights of counting. And so, say again, for those who have joined a little bit later, Erev Tov, sorry to be a few minutes late. Sorry to not be so organized tonight. I had some technical difficulties, and so we are here, though. And we are here in the week of, final week, Malchut and Shekhinah. It is the week of sovereignty and leadership, and authority, and the best day. The best day because it is the day of chesed. So we begin tonight and all day tomorrow with love and loving kindness, and who needs it more than all of us? So we are in the right day, if the day can be right. And so the teaching is that we feel the universe loving and supporting you as the leader, as one in charge of your own amazing life and decisions. Well, we weren't in charge of all the life and decisions that happened, but we are grateful to the universe for all of the amazing people that have come into our lives, those of our congregation, those of our family and friends, and those of the greater community and the greater world from all over the world. I have colleagues from Israel and Texas and California and all over Mississippi, I mean, all over the world. People have reached out and sent us chesed, and chesed is loving kindness. And so what is the work to do? Each time we find ourselves making a decision from today till tomorrow, even if it's a tiny decision like, when should I take a break? Or what should I eat for lunch? Or what should I eat for breakfast? Or should I have that conversation that's difficult? Or should I not have that conversation? Should I argue the point with my spouse? Or should I not argue? Should I let my kid get away with this? Or should I not? Should I call the person that in my family that annoys me the most? Or should I not? In every one of those decisions, in the next 24 hours, right, even the tiny ones, invite yourself into awareness in a sense of loving kindness. Notice how you're experiencing making decisions if there's loving kindness. I often say that it's hard sometimes to be nice to people that aren't very nice. And so how do we do that? How do we find the loving kindness in that? How do we spread love? And Simchat Lev is all about, we say we're Judaism fueled by love. And so how do we spread the light to someone that is so annoying and really so hard to deal with? And the way we spread that light is to try and look underneath all of that stuff and find the God spark. If we're all created B'Tselem Elohim, if we're all created in the image of God, that means that each and every one of us has a God spark. So even the most annoying person has a God spark. Even the nicest person has a God spark. Even each one of us has a God spark. We all have, if we have the God spark within us, then we know what Chesed's about, because God walks the path with us, and God truly is the God of love. It says right here, Shiviti Havayala Negdi Tamid. I'm not sure if you can see it from there. And right above it is love. Before me always is the expansiveness of God. You are the expansiveness of God. Each and every one of you knows how to love. Sometimes it's easier than others. So what I'm asking you in the next 24 hours, to try and, in every decision you make, find even a tiny, tiny shtickle of God in that decision. Don't do it by rote. If you always have a peanut butter sandwich for lunch, think about doing something else. Or think about the peanut butter sandwich. When you open up the peanut butter jar, how did that peanut butter come to you? Who put it in the jar? Who grew the peanuts, right? Who grew the oil, the salt, all of that? How did it get to you? What about the bread? Perhaps it's making a blessing if it's something that you usually don't do, right? So how can we make each decision tomorrow, how can we, as the leaders of our own self, how can we have compassion for our own self, and loving kindness in all the decisions we make. And sometimes we're really good at, I gave you the opposite, but sometimes we're really good at spreading love in the world and not to ourselves. And God doesn't want that either. God doesn't want us to do for others and not do for ourselves. We're looking for that balance of holy Shekhinah, like the balance of God in all of the decisions we make. And so chesed is love and loving kindness. So in the next 24 hours, that's what we need to do. Love that flows through us into the world. Let our thoughts dwell on the experiences of the heart. Let us be generous and loving in each of the situations that we come across within the next 24 hours. And if we feel ourselves closing down and turning away, take a deep breath, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, whatever it takes, before you react in a non-loving kindness way. And then, perhaps, before the end of the day, find out, ask yourself, who have I loved today? And who has loved me today? Who have I opened my heart to? And who has opened their heart to me? And be aware of that, because that's God in action. That is God in action. So, holy friends, we are, tomorrow is the only day this week that we will not be live streaming at 9:30 in the morning, which we do 7 days a week, 9:30 in the morning and 9:30 in the evening. Tomorrow is Andrea's funeral, and we will be live streaming at 10 a.m. on our Facebook live page and also on our Congregation Simchat Lev YouTube page. And that will be at 10 a.m. from Gutterman's funeral home. And for those that are able to come, it would be wonderful to see you. And for those who sign in live stream, and we are a mostly virtual congregation, and so we see you, we hear you. If you check in, if you leave a comment, all of those do not go unnoticed. We see the God spark in each and every one of you. We love you. We are one human family. We are Judaism fueled by love. Each and every one of you are indeed a blessing. Each and every one of you have the God spark. Each and every one of you have been created in the image of God. And our last week is Shekhinah or Malchut, whichever one you want, whichever attribute you want. But tomorrow especially, from tonight until tomorrow night when we count again, we'll count again tomorrow night at 9:30. Let's put loving kindness out in the world. Let's send love. Send strength, send love. All of it. All is good. It's all chesed. It's all loving kindness. We love you. We are, again, one people. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Od Avinu Chai. Mwah.